this will be my weekly reading for Pisces. So if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart at all, this reading is for you. And also, you can cross watch for somebody else. I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first card that I have here is the Star card. And this says hope. And to me, I always take this as a wish upon a star card. And since we do create our own reality by what we focus on, this is letting you know to be very clear about what you want. And the message that's coming through is to not let your emotions guide you. And there's a big difference between following your heart and following your emotions. Our emotions are basically our fear-based energy and what usually run amok. And basically, like when you feel a feeling, honor that feeling. I mean, don't resist it, but don't get carried away in your emotions. And at the same time, don't get caught up in your thoughts. Just go with whatever your instinct and your gut is telling you. Follow your instinct. Follow your heart. Whatever feels right, whatever resonates, and definitely focus on it. Make sure you're very clear about what you want and not what you don't want, because you have a lot of Wands cards, and this is a lot of activity. There's a lot going on. You've got the Three of Wands, which is motivation. And this is all about activity. This is all about pursuing your dreams. And I get that very, very much, very strongly with this card too. Your wishes, your dreams. This is about following those. This is about focusing on those and not focusing on what you don't want. Not following your fear-based energy, not following your emotions or your thoughts, but following your gut instinct. And whatever feels right to you, whatever feeds your soul. This is a card that the main message that I'm getting from this card is feed your soul. And so whatever motivates you is what feeds your soul. You've also got the Eight of Wands, which is a travel card. So I'm taking it that, you might be doing some traveling. If you're contemplating on taking a vacation, this is the green light. I do feel like you're wanting to see new places. You might even be thinking about moving, taking a new job. This is telling you that is definitely in the cards for you. Moving to a new location, following a job. So if you've been thinking about that, this is the green light to do that, because you do want to follow your wishes. You do want to follow your dreams. You want to feed your soul. I'm getting that you might be stuck in like a job that is not rewarding, and you might want to like maybe even go back to school, or like I said, relocate to a new location. And once again, you got the Knight of Wands, and this is all about activity. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving knight. Sometimes too fast-moving. Sometimes very flighty. So what I'm saying is to just follow your soul, follow your heart, do what resonates. Definitely a lot of communication, a lot of emails, a lot of messages, because you do have a message card here too. So if you've been waiting to hear some news, that news is coming soon. And it could be about travel. I mean, it could be about romance, or it also could be about a job. But you're going to be receiving some communication that you've been waiting on. But be very, don't get caught up in your emotions over it. Still be very stable, be very grounded. The message that I'm getting is to ground yourself. That's what this card is saying. Six of Cups, reflection. So I do see that you've been doing, that you've been very nostalgic. You've really been doing a lot of daydreaming. You've been thinking about the past. You've been thinking about maybe times were better then. you would like to go back. Well, we can never go back, and time is just an illusion anyway, and time is not linear. It's more about energy than it is about time, and it's actually cycles. Things go in cycles. So basically, the cycle that you're in right now, you need to be very present, because that's where your power is going to lie. You need to be very grounded and focused on what you have going on now. Don't worry about the future, and don't focus on the past, because you're not even the same person you were before you started watching this video. You don't want to stagnate. You want to keep moving. You want to keep the energy flowing. So if you are feeling nostalgic, stop it. Because things were not necessarily better then. It's just you were more comfortable and you felt like the times were better. Like you might be reflecting back on high school or college, or wishing you had done things differently. Don't do that. You can't do anything about the past. All you can do is like be in the present moment and show gratitude for everything that you have and for all of the life lessons that you've learned so far. Because you do have the angel of love. So what I'm getting is that you are going to have love come into your life soon, and the way that you align yourself to that is by showing your self-love. And the way that we show our self-love is by accepting ourselves, flaws and all. So this card right here is definitely about self-love, about accepting yourself exactly how you are in the current moment, being present in the now, accepting all of your flaws, everything about yourself, because you do have love that's trying to come in, but you need to make sure that you are aligned and you're ready for it, because it is coming. Because I do have this all tied up card, and I do feel like this has to do with that energy, that reflection energy, about being so nostalgic and about looking back and about feeling like that time was better than where you are now. And you want to release that judgment. And because everything is perfect exactly how it is now. I know sometimes it's hard to see it that way, especially if you have any type of conflict going on in your life. But the way that you get the conflict to move out of your life is by not judging it or resisting it. Because you ground it that way. But find things to be grateful for right now. Where you're at right now, find things to be grateful for. And you will align yourself to more situations to be grateful for. That is the message that I received from Spirit just now, because you are in your head. You're very much in your head. And just like I had said up here, don't be too much in your thoughts, because thoughts are what cause emotions. It's your belief behind those thoughts. So if you are feeling some type of way, the best thing to do is to look at, why am I feeling this way? And it almost always starts with a thought. It could be a thought like, I'm not good enough, or this isn't going to work out. It's your belief in that thought that's actually causing the emotions of where you are right now. And so you want to release that, and you be very mindful of that, because that is what causes you to have a lot of problems as far as conflicts or things that you don't like. And we have contrast. You have your preferences, things that you prefer to happen. But don't judge them and don't focus too much on them, because you'll ground them and get out of your head. Like, this is like a lot of mental energy. Not a lot of swords, there's a lot of wands, but there's a lot of mental energy behind the movement, behind the activity. And intention is everything. So set your intention to just kind of let things flow and to stop worrying so much about them. Because you have the Envy card. And the message that I'm getting with this is that you wish you had more. You wish you were someplace else. You wish it were a different time. You wish you could go back. And the Envy card is really a fear-based card. This is about wanting something that you don't have right now. That's the reason why I said gratitude is going to be so important to you right now. Because once you release this energy and you start showing gratitude for what you do have, more can come to you. But this card here is all about fear and lack and scarcity, and this is what you're attracting. You're attracting more of that. So start by saying affirmations every day about what God has done for others, He will do for me also. That is a very good one. Or whoever your higher power is. But just start and start a gratitude journal. I have a gratitude journal that I write in every day. Find at least 2 or 3 things every day to write down that you're grateful for. And this is how we attract more good things. This is how we manifest. Gift. You do have the gift card. And I show this is the universe wanting to give you a gift. The gift of love. The gift of prosperity. Once you can untie yourself and unblock yourself and get out of your head and focus on what you want and what you don't want, and to stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do have, and stop reflecting on the past. But the universe wants to give you a gift, and they're saying be open to this. Be open to receive this gift. We have the mature woman card, and this is all about maturity. And this is basically not being so emotional. This is basically about grounding yourself. This is basically about centering yourself and just letting things unfold naturally and not being in your head, not being in your emotions. Still honor your feelings. I'm not saying don't feel what you feel, but don't let them take over you is what I'm saying. And that is where maturity comes in at. And also knowing that other people are not responsible for how you feel. You are. You are responsible for yourself. Unexpected income. And once again, this goes along with that gift card. If you could free yourself up long enough to get out of this energy that you've been in, and show more gratitude for what you have, and be present in the current moment, and to ground yourself, good things are coming your way. More money's coming your way. Love is coming your way. You just have to be ready for it. You have to be mature and right for it, and it is coming. And then you got the message card, and this goes along with that Knight of Wands, that activity card. You've got lots of communication coming your way. But definitely don't get carried away with it. Like, stay grounded, stay focused, stay centered. And understand nobody can make you feel away. Only you can do that. And you decide how to respond to situations. So these are the messages that I have been getting for you in this spread, is about focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Stay out of your head and out of your emotions and follow your gut, follow your intuition. If you are thinking about relocating, you could be receiving communication about a job offer. And you definitely have a love interest coming into your life. Or if you already have one, it's going to ascend to the next level. But untie yourself and get out of the self-imposed prison that you're in, and stop thinking so much, Pisces. But this is your weekly reading, and I am going to include in the description I can't talk today. In the description, I'm going to include my contact information in case you want a personal reading, and then the link to my personal blog if you want to read about my journey. But that is your reading for the week, Pisces. Thanks for watching.